Hey guys! Not my voice getting so high because I'm a little nervy, I'm a little embarrassed, I'm a little shy. Where has the time gone? So, as you guys can tell by the title, this is going to be a life update on me, where I've been, what is going on. I never post on this anymore. I actually haven't posted on like any social media actually. So if you see this outfit and like my hair was down earlier, it's because I am batch making some content right now. But this is YouTube. This is like these are my roots. These are the people that really watch me. These are the people that really care, you know. So the hair went up. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I did look better for the other platforms, and I apologize. Like I said, haven't posted. New environment, you know, questions, what's going on, a lot of things actually. So the number one main thing, where am I, what is this new surroundings, is that I moved back to Vegas. That is the big thing. I moved back to Vegas in August. I believe it was the 2nd or the 3rd of August. So I've lived here now for 2 months. I think I didn't never think I would never move back to Vegas, but I also didn't think it would be now. But just being straight up and honest, because like I said, we're just comfortable here, you know, we just know each other here. I get asked, the number one question I get asked is why I moved back and everything like that. And the main reason was because California is so expensive. It is insane. I live with my mom, my stepdad, and my brother. So we all lived in a 3-bedroom apartment that was very expensive in Anaheim. And all of us kind of had to sit down and be like, you know, this is not working. So we all talked about it, and we all were kind of discussing. At first it was kind of a joke, like, oh my god, we should just move back to Vegas, like and then it became not a joke, and now we're here. But like I said, it just made the most sense because there we had a 2-bedroom apartment that we paid a lot of money for, and now we have a 3-bedroom apartment that we almost pay half the amount of rent that we used to pay, to put in perspective. So it is a crazy difference. I do really love our apartment actually. We were initially looking for a house because you can get a house for very inexpensive in Vegas, renting a house I mean. But it just happened to not work out, and the apartment was just easier with application processes and everything like that. So we ended up in an apartment, but I actually really love it here. You guys could see a little bit behind me is I have some shelving in my room that is literally my favorite. On this side of the shelves I have like picture frames and stuff, and on the other side of the shelves I have all my books and everything. But I will probably do an actual like room tour of my room once it's fully done. I think I just need to do like 2 more things to it, and then it's like done. Like I said, Vegas wasn't in the plans, but it also wasn't not in the plans. So yeah, so that threw a little wrench in everything, just because, you know, moving is crazy and then moving states is crazier. So it was just kind of a lot, but I'm overall very happy. I did keep my job, so I still have the same job, and I now just work remote. So that is so exciting because I actually really love working at home. It's allowed me to have my time at work, but also lose the commute time, because before I used to travel about an hour. My commute was like an hour to work and from work every single day. So it's 2 hours that I was just in the car doing nothing pretty much. So having 2 extra hours in a day is insane. So I'm able to do things like this now and have all this time. But overall, I've just been kind of relaxing because things have still been really crazy. With keeping my job, a stipulation was that I had to go into work for 1 week every month. So the reason behind that is because actually I have 2 bosses, and both of them live in San Jose, and both of them travel into our office in Santa Ana where I work. So the stipulation was is that I had to be there when they're there, which makes the most sense because, we have to do our reports and everything and discuss and so that made sense. So I have gone to California twice already. So I get a lot of questions on if I miss home, if I miss California, if I miss my friends, if I miss my family. I think overall, like, the answer will always be yes. Like, California at the end of the day is always my home, but I also don't feel like I miss it that much. And I know that sounds bad, but I don't miss it because I've been there so often. I've actually been to California 3 times since I moved, and I've only lived in Vegas for 2 months. Like, let's be for real. So, I'm really enjoying this because I feel like this is a healthy balance for me of I love being in Vegas. Vegas is definitely my second home. And I've said that since I've lived here, with coming every single month to see my best friend and see my goddaughter and everything. I've always said that Vegas was like a second home to me. So being here honestly doesn't feel that different, and it doesn't feel weird at all. And I don't know if that's because I lived here before. I don't know if that's because I came every month still. It just feels right. It just feels like home. It feels correct. I don't know. So yeah, I'm happy about it. I am actually doing really good with it. My brother's doing really good with it. He's actually really liking his school. And it's funny because my brother hated school in California. And I'm not saying that he's like a school lover or anything now, but I've heard him be excited a little bit for school. They just do more activities here for them and everything. So I'm glad that he's adjusting well. My mom's adjusting well. My stepdad's adjusting well. It's just been a great move overall. And that's been like the main thing that's been going on. And the second thing that I really wanted to talk about was social media because, haven't been on here. And I'm saying YouTube because this is obviously like where this is going, but I honestly haven't been very active on any of my social media platforms. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all 3 dry. I haven't posted. I've posted a couple of things here and there, like little sprinkles, but for the most part, dry. Like, I've had people actually ask me in person, like, oh, like, why don't you post anymore? And I'm like, y'all noticed. And I mean, it's nice to know that people notice, and it's nice to know that people watch my content and want to watch my content. But at the same time, there was a moment there where social media got so overwhelming for me that I kind of had to take a step back. And there was like moments where I would obviously like take breaks in between. And the last time that I was like, okay, we're gonna do it, I just feel like I was so overwhelmed and I didn't know why I was doing it anymore. I didn't know what my purpose was anymore with it, and I didn't really fully know what I wanted in kind of life, honestly. Kind of deep, but it's honest. And my move was like a big part of that because, with stresses that came with that and everything like that, it just honestly didn't really allow me to do things that I wanted anymore. Being in debt, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, being in debt is a big thing, and it's a huge thing that honestly has prevented me to do a lot of things in my life. So I'm currently going to be working on that. I'm actually going to be getting a second job. So I have an interview on Thursday, and I'll talk a little bit more about that on probably TikTok because I was going to make a get ready with me, because we got to make different streams of content here. But I do have an interview on Thursday, and I will be filming a get ready with me to discuss my interview, discussing what I'm going to be doing, discussing all of that, and kind of why I'm doing that. In that video, the easy synopsis is, debt, gotta get out of it, gotta pay things. And I really want to create a savings. I've never had a savings. So, I'm 24 now, these are the times that we need to kind of buckle in and lock in and get prepared for the future a little bit, Overall, I feel like there was just a time in my life right there where I wasn't really me and I wasn't really doing things that I loved anymore. I was just I felt very much like a shell. A shell is like the best way that I can describe how I felt, because I felt like I wasn't really there, like I was physically there, but mentally was I there? I don't know. Like, I will just kind of stick to the basics, and the basics at the time was go to work, come home, watch TV, or lay down, or, do something, be on my phone. I wasn't really wanting to do things like go to the gym, film, like, you know, just things that felt taxing to me. And that also has to do with it because I don't have great discipline. So, you know, we're just discussing all the things that I'm bad at, but it's okay. You know, nobody's perfect, and I am finally, I think, ready. I want to say think because, you know, I might fall off again, but at the same time, I feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm sick and tired of being in the same place. And I've said that before, so, you know, don't believe me, whatever. But at the same time, I feel like I have to get to a point where I can believe in myself and I can trust myself. I'm really going to be trying to go on this journey, and I've tried the challenges. I've done 75 hard, I've done 75 soft, failed both of those. I feel like I just need to get into a lifestyle for me. And for me, with that, has always included social media. And for a moment there, I thought I didn't want to do social media anymore. And I kind of had to sit down with myself and be like, do I or do I not? And I did, because I'm here, obviously. So I do want to do social media. And I finally think I'm in this place where I can do that. I do need to get, I'm saying need because I do need and I do want, but you know what I mean. I feel like everybody feels like this, is I do need to get back into the gym, and I need to get back into moving my body because I haven't been doing that, and I need to do that. So that's going to be a whole other journey that I'm going to be bringing you guys on with me. I'm basically just going to make my YouTube back into my life, and I love that and I miss that. There are times that I've sat down and I've watched my old videos and I'm like, wow, like, so cool that I have this on video and have this able to watch this. I don't have like the last like year and a half because I haven't been doing it. So it's really exciting to know that this is going to be a thing in my life again. And I hope you guys are so excited to see videos in the future. This video is just a quick video to kind of explain what's been going on, kind of pop in. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. And I'm going to be saying that we're taking our old schedule back of Sunday post at noon. So I will see you guys on Sunday for our next video. I don't know what it is yet. I still have to sit down and plan out all of my content and everything, but I'll see you guys Sunday with another video, okay? And go check into my other platforms on Instagram and TikTok because I'm also going to be posting on there. So I will see you guys on all of the platforms and everything, and let me know what you guys want to see. And I love you guys so much. Bye.